Breaking news, my country people. Omoyele Sowore has cried out to Nigerians, exposing how the Buhari-led government tried to kill him several times. Now, he made this statement known in a reaction to what Femi Adesina had said concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how Buhari's government, could have assassinated the detained leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, but then they opted to arrest him from Kenya and they brought him back to Nigeria. And here is Moyele Sowore, who is a human rights activist and also the candidate of the African Action Congress in the 2019 and in the 2023 presidential elections, where he said that it is not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they tried to kill. Even the former president Muhammad Buhari also tried several times to kill him. Now, Sowore made this known while reacting to the claim by Femi Adesina, a special advisor to Buhari on media and publicity, that Buhari said his government could have easily assassinated Nnamdi Kanu, but they chose not to do so. Adesina had made this known during the opening of his book, where it was titled Reflections of a Special Advisor, Media and Publicity from 2015 to 2023, which was recently launched in Abuja, where he said the former president Muhammad Buhari chose to spare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life when his government could have easily killed him. And that statement by Femi Adesina gave and brought about a lot of reactions from several persons, which people are claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has escaped assassination attempts on several occasions, and all fingers are pointing at the former president Muhammad Buhari, that he tried on several occasions to take the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but he has escaped until he was caught up in Kenya and was brought back to Nigeria. And according to the former presidential aide, Buhari had disclosed this during a meeting he had with delegations of some Igbo leaders who had pleaded for the release of Nnamdi Kanu following his extraordinary rendition and detention in the custody of the Department of the State Service (DSS) in Abuja. Meanwhile, Sowore has said that apart from Kanu, Buhari has also tried many times to kill him. According to him, it will be important to know how many Nigerians Buhari thought of assassinating while in power for 8 years, he wrote. Apart from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will be important to know how many Nigerians Buhari had thought of assassinating while in power for the past 8 years. He noted how he tried to take his life on several occasions. Now, my country people, this kind of story is not new under this administration, especially that of the former president Muhammad Buhari's regime. Guys, a lot of things really occurred. It was obvious that the former president was against agitators. He was against secessionist leaders, those that were crying for freedom. Look at Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, Sowore. They've always been one. They've always been getting into one trouble or another in this, present administration, even the past, administration, especially that of the past administration. So a lot of people have really seen, the former president Muhammad Buhari for being a hard man who did not give any listening ears to agitators. Neither did he give room for negotiations and dialogue between the federal government and agitators. They really shut off agitators in Buhari's administration. Now Nigerians have reacted to this. Buhari's regime wanted to bring an end to many innocent civilians in Nigeria, but God did not agree. But who will make him to face the consequences of his evil deed in a country that is controlled by bandits in democratic clothing? Buhari is really a man with no conscience. He doesn't seem to care who he hurts and why. He has enough blood of peaceful citizens on his hands, and it must be impossible for him to live without these discussing scenes for the rest of his life. Well, Sowore is just seeking attention. He will resort even to negative public speaking just to seek relevance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be freed unconditionally. Well, this man needs to be arrested to answer for his case against humanity. That is why Buhari's government represents everything about a bad government. Buhari really killed a lot of people, and some he was unable to. Forget about that rubbish that betrayal Femi Adesina wrote. They were unable to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they caught him and they brought him back to Nigeria from Kenya. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, the fact that it's obvious that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on several occasions escaped assassination attempts. Let's not forget Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, where he had to leave the country and seek refuge in another country. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did the same. Sowore also has had his own experience on how the government of Buhari tried to assassinate him many times, but then he escaped. Well, my country people, it is so unfortunate that the Nigerian government are hell-bent on going after agitators, freedom fighters, human rights activists. Then the ones that are really the terror to the people, which are terrorist bandits, the Boko Haram members, they are being given free hands. You can imagine what's going on in a country called Nigeria, where they would capture Boko Haram terrorists and take them to a rehabilitation center, and afterwards they will release them back into the society. Which country have you ever seen engaged in such an activity? I don't think I've seen a country as such that captures criminals, take them to rehabilitation centers, and release them back into the society. How sure are they that these Boko Haram terrorists are actually repentant? Meanwhile, this present administration, the Nigerian government, they tend to flex their muscles in terms of agitators and secessionist leaders and freedom fighters. That is where they tend to flex their muscles. But when it comes to the main problem that is really disturbing Nigeria, which is insecurity that is being perpetrated by bandits, kidnappers, and terrorists, you will not see the Nigerian government there. Neither will you see the security agencies present at that point. So, guys, it is quite unfortunate. Well, my country people, what are your thoughts on Sowore's revelation about Buhari's government? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.